Hi everybody, this is TheHande, and as you can see, this is Mega Man Maker. Alright, so in today's video, I will be building a level in Mega Man Maker. I was actually planning on just making, making another Let's Play video. I've just recently done the, Mario Lost levels, and I was going to do a Let's Play on my Mega Drive. Unfortunately, I was having some technical issue. I wanted to do another one of these where I would kind of, document the process of making one of these. And I'm wondering about, and I've mentioned this before, that oftentimes I really would like to have an interesting boss fight. Here's the thing, though. It really, again, I am lamenting the fact that there's such a small selection of Robot Masters for me to pick from, and really, I kind of want to do a hoppy one. So I think I'm gonna go with Bomb Man. That doesn't mean that the level itself has to be bomb related, but I do want this to be kind of the. I do want Bomb Man to be the boss because Bomb Man jumps as a part of his normal walking animation. I mean, his normal the way that he operates. And I don't necessarily even want to use Bomb Man's tiles because they're kind of the color schemes in Mega Man 1 are a bit droll. So I'm thinking I'm kind of looking at through my options. I'm kind of like what am I kind of feeling? What am I kind of feeling at? But you know what? I do think I kind of want like a basic color, like a green or something. So these are the Snake Man tiles. Okay, yeah, these are definitely like the. You know what? We'll start with that. I think I want this to be more of like a falling level, so I'm going to start Mega Man up here. And this might not be where I end up at the end of this entire endeavor. I'm gonna leave the background. Actually, let's pick like a random. I think yes. These days you can just pick a random color for a background. Ooh, I think that's gonna hurt my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna go with this orange number for now. I kind of like this. It kind of has like a sunset feel to it. If I don't like it, I'll change it. Yeah. So I always want to pick the boss before I start doing any real serious work on the level, because I've done that so many times before where I have started work on a level and then in the end it turns out like I can't use the boss I wanted. And that sucks. I hate doing that. It kind of feels like you waste your time doing that. So I do want to do this little bit of a platformy segment here at the start. So I'm kind of thinking like I'm going to do a couple of repetitions of these where you climb up and jump the gap. And typically, me and Ken, aka Aqualung, Ken Blakey, we have done a few video on Mega Man Maker, and he actually, not too long ago, he actually played one of my levels. Again, he's done that multiple times, but it's bears mentioning. And we also did a whole video where we built a level ourselves. The thing is, like, so I want there to be like, before I even start putting any enemies in, I kind of want to just get a feeling that the level is actually fun to play through and run through. Because that's always like that's always kind of my biggest concern. Like, yeah, you can make the world's most like complex and interesting level, but if it's not like at all fun to play, then it tends to then it's going to be a bit of a downer. Okay, so I kind of wish there was some other way to look at the map. All right, so this is going to be where you're going to head down. And I'm kind of wondering how I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm kind of thinking of like a segment where you climb down a ladder and there's like spikes everywhere. So let me check what's a good ladder. I would want it to be consistent. So wait a minute. Let's look at no. Okay. Yeah, these ladder options are always a bit weird. I would want it to be green. Night ladder. Centaur ladder. Wait, these were dive mans. Is there not a dive ladder? I guess there wouldn't be. Oh, there is. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I was actually thinking of like a one long ladder but I'm not sure if that's going to be fun to play through. Let's see, how many levels? I guess I got a couple of levels worth of space here that I can work with. And then I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to... wait, how do I put these in the favorites? I don't remember how you put things in the favorites. I also don't know what music it's picked out for me because it's always, you know, it's always random. Jesus, these are the recents. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can keep them up here, but I'm not gonna do like a whole gotcha bit, which is, you know, something that I did in one of the Ken's level, one of the levels that Ken played. Oh yeah, that was the now I remember, that was the Cutman Abyss. That level actually is a good indicator of the thing that I was talking about. That seriously, it can't be this difficult. Like I should be able to figure out how do I put these in the favorites. Whoop. Okay, I did not mean to put that there. But actually, that gives me a little bit of an idea. Like maybe instead of long platforms, I kind of like the way that looked. So I kind of want there to be like, you know, these little hoppity bits. Yeah. The thing though is, of course, like there's no way for the player to know if it's safe to fall down. I guess it's gonna be like, okay, you gotta take a risk. Yeah, you know what? I actually, this might be a fun. Like, I'll put a little surprise here. That so if you make it, it should be over here. Actually, this seems like it would be harder to get over here because I kind of like make this whole, you know, cut off area here. I guess we'll put the E-tank there. That's usually the prize. That's usually the prize for getting it. Okay, we're getting ready to actually, like, you know, do the first proper play test because I have to do a run through. This does feel a little short, so I might actually add a whole segment here that's still that I still haven't. Yeah, I think the level's a bit too short right now, but it's okay. This is still like early days. Where I'm gonna fill this out a little bit with something. Actually, I like doing this. I'm gonna put a little mousey here to jump around. Just for the hell of it. Level settings, okay. I'm not sure yet if I want the super shot or not. And that's not really pertinent at this point anyway. I'm gonna call the level Bomb Hop for now. Because there's hopping and there's Bomb Man at the end, so, you know, it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. You know, the simpler the better. Okay, now, the moment of truth. What is the theme that it picked out from? Oh, wait. Well, Bomb Man is gonna have just the, you know... I'll throw in the Mega Man 6 one, just for the hell of it. Alright. Alright, but now the moment of truth. What is the theme that it picked out for me? I don't recognize this song, and okay, first part to fix. I can't make that jump. Yeah, this is why playtesting is so important. Okay. Oh. So... I definitely have to pick out a fuller background. The orange is actually kind of hurting my eyes. There's another jump I gotta fix. So I made these... Is the next jump too long? No, that seems fine. Actually, yeah, and I don't like that music, so I'm gonna just... Let's put in the Wily... I don't really like the Wily theme, but... Because I don't have a better one in mind yet. So this is the part... This is kind of like the most important part, as far as I'm concerned, in the level testing process, is like... Is it fun to even, like, you know, play through the level, run through the level... Yeah, Mega Man can just barely make that jump. I was getting a little worried, so that's why they kind of slow off a little bit on that. Ooh, that looks kind of messy. And you don't go all the way to the end there. That kind of bothers me. But if I put the ladder this away, oh yeah, and I can't make it to that. So the tricky part about doing like a whole long ladder segment, of course, I haven't put anything in here yet, but my thought process was that I was going to put in spikes. Okay, yeah, this way I can make it. Ooh, and I have to put the cutoffs there. Okay, Mega Man can jump on that. So this is yeah. When I streamed the making of a level I made called Time Maze, and I actually originally wanted Bomb Man to be the boss of that, and I was trying to make him hop around the level all over the level, but it didn't end up working out so well. So but that seems actually kind of cool. That seems like it could work out. Okay. Okay, one concern that I have, I don't know how many platforms I want to put up. My biggest concern is like that Bomb Man will like hop on top of something, but then won't come down, or let's say that he'll hit his head on like something like this platform, and that's gonna ruin things for me. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the background color now. It's actually kind of hurting my eyes. That's a bit more. Eek, it's more like a tan shade. I'm not a big fan of that. That's all yellow. Okay, so this segment it needs like filling out. So you know, because I hadn't fully committed to the the bid yet, if you will. So so I'm gonna put some spikes here, definitely. Let's see, it's Gemini spikes. I want to keep the level somewhat consistent. And again, it would help if it would be nice if I could like, how do I get rid of these favorites? Like, you know, I have right click, I have left click. I kind of assume those two should be the thing that one of them removes a favorite and one of them adds a favorite, but I'm not. It doesn't look like I can do anything. I don't want to put them too close. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't want to put them too close to the ladder because then that's gonna impact like how you're gonna hit those. But the main thing is like I want to make sure that you can't like the main thing that I want to make sure is that you can't actually like cheese your way to the next level. And I want there to be some obstacles there for Mega Man. I haven't like nailed down yet what they're gonna be. All right, I'm gonna quickly Google. I can't seem to find a way to remove these. So I don't know. They're just stuck forever. That's weird. Because I know when it's empty, like there's like a plus sign here, and then I think you just click like an item there. Like I would want there to be like some kind of an open. Is there like a sky I can use? Ooh, I actually like that. But then doesn't really make sense. I like the orange tinge there. Yeah, I do like this. I think there's a nice looking background. Okay, but here, but then when you go down, then I have to change it to something else. Okay, now it's Gravity Man's background. But you know what? It actually kind of works. So I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna stick to it. Yeah, I like I think the the reason I like the orange sky, it's because it's giving me like, you know, a bit of a twilighty, not like you know, not that kind of twilight, but you know, like sundowny feeling. I guess that's what I was going for. That is a long jump. That does feel like you should not be able to make that jump. And normally when I do like these kind of heavily platformy levels, oh, did I not? I forgot. I thought I had removed that. You know what? I like having the mouse here, so I'm gonna have the mouse. And the level is pretty short at this point, so I might do an extension part to it. But I haven't really figured out like what background theme do I want for this, because I'm not sure if Bomb Man's. Well, I'll try it next with Bomb Man. I'll put it as the next one, because I usually do like having somewhat consistent. Okay. All right, so you can make it through there, and you know what? I think this calls for a Met. Here you can just drop down, but actually I don't want you to be able to do that, so I'm gonna make it so that you have to hop a bit. You know what? This is what I usually do anyway. I'm gonna have Mega Man start here, so I can kind of streamline a bit towards here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay, I forgot that there are spikes there. So I was planning on putting enemies. Actually, I should probably make this have spikes on that side as well, just to make it like obvious that you should not drop down. except except I did manage to drop down. Okay, I thought the backgrounds were going to be animated. I'm actually a bit shocked that they're not. Oh, all right, but I made it here. Yeah, this part still needs a little bit of meat around its bones. It's a bit too straightforward at the moment. Okay, it's time for a little test run of see how this battle with Bomb Man. Okay, that's a problem. The bombs are getting... Oh, yeah, and he's getting stuck down there is also a problem. Yeah, I mean, this is what I was kind of worried about, that, him getting stuck down there. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. It's a bit screwy. But that's going to make the battle a little unnecessarily difficult. So, okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make this part a little bit more accessible. But yeah, this part needs... this part needs some evening out because right now there's no incentive for you to do anything except drop down. I mean, I guess you can go down here, but no. But yeah, there was that one part of the drop. Yeah, gotta have the spikes here as well. All right, and I do have to test this out. I can't make it. I have to make sure that those mets actually activate because. Because if they're too far away, then I have to move those platforms a bit closer. Oh, and I slid by accident. Okay. That's the reason why I normally turn off the slide when I do like very platforming heavy levels. Ooh, okay. And there definitely should be enemies in this part. Okay. They're not activating. They do activate here. So, but I think these platforms are a bit too close. If they're right here, I don't think the player has a good chance of avoiding them. So, okay. I think the Mets should be the enemies here, and I kind of want something that flies back and forth here. We'll have the bomb bats up here. I kind of... I'm kind of defaulting to good old-fashioned Mega Man 2 enemies. Because, of course... Yep. Oh, but that's background. Yeah, I have to change the background. Because I thought the background would be animated, but it wasn't. This is the cave, and I don't want it to be the cave. This is, Crystal Man's... maybe not this one. Star background. Maybe not. Yeah, that looks a bit weird. This looks like a whole pipe section. But you know what? The colors kind of match. So if it's going to be a static background, it doesn't have to be animated. But when I saw the chains, I assumed that it was going to be, it was going to be like that. And one part where I'm going to cut off in this episode is that, I am going to come up with some kind of gimmick for how to defeat the boss because I like doing that. You know what? I just thought of something. I'm going to have I'm going to have a Sniper Joe on this side, and I'm going to make that platform a bit. And I'm going to have a Hammer Joe on the other side. Ooh. Yeah. They're not the same size, the platforms, but, I'm going to keep it like that. I need to put something on that side to incentivize you going to the other side. Is there, like, that spiky, spinny thingy? This thing. Yeah, I'm going to do that so that it's going to... Can I change the color of it? I guess this screen number is, like, close enough. Yeah, I think I should probably put some more enemies in now because there really aren't any at this point. I do like the Sniper Joes, so I'm gonna try this out. I don't want to put too many in though. So, what's another good enemy that I could use here? I kind of want to put the frog, but the frog is like, I do want you to be able to kind of run past these segments a little bit. I don't want it to be just that you have to stop and go and stop and go. So maybe some flying enemies. I gotta think about this one. Okay, I kind of want to put in the Terries, but I'm not sure if the Terries are. Can I? Yeah, they don't have like alternate color options or anything. They're good for this part. And I could put in the birds from 2. Yeah, I'm gonna put the birds in this part. Can I change the color a bit? I like that color a bit better. And maybe another Met somewhere down the line. Let's put it here. You can never have too many Mets. Okay, and I'll put another. This is where I put the second Hammer Joe. The mouse right now is a bit of a red herring. There's a good bunch of obstacles now for you to dodge. So I'm going to put in a couple of more Terries just for good measure. We have the bats here already, so I'm not sure if I want to put any more in. I'm going to put another. I'm going to put this Hammer Joe here. You know what? I'm feeling my sadistic side a little bit here, so I'm going to put the spikes here so that you do have to fall on the other side. But I'll put in the Terries here just to kind of like clue you in that you maybe don't want to come on this side. Yeah, but this is actually looking pretty good. It is a bit short. Oh yeah, and okay, yeah, the music. Okay. Let's try the Bomb Man level theme. But this is always the thing, like, I don't know which weapon. We'll put the Thunder Beam in as an option. But the problem is that it might be a bit too OP, so let's do 2 runs of this level. The first run is just going to be me dealing with the normal enemies. Okay, I cheesed that. You know what? It kind of works because Bomb Man's level does have these. Oh, okay. Because Bomb Man's level does have these. I think that early part still needs a few more enemies. It's a bit too barren. Okay. I love how it just bounced off of him. Yeah, because this does have a similar sort of rhythm to it as the. I'm not going to use the Master Weapon yet. Like I said, I'm going to do a clean run of this. Okay, if I want to go this way. All right, nice. That actually works out really well. Oh, no. Okay. All right, it's kind of easy if you come this way. Oh, I didn't actually think about that. The other parts were like see-through. Yeah, that's another problem is that the bombs are just getting stopped by the platforms. Yeah, now that one is too high. So. Okay, but let's do a second run, and now let's use Elecman's weapon. Let's see if it is too OP with this. That doesn't look like it's too. Oh, yeah, this part definitely needs an enemy or 2 at least. I mean, I guess not. It's not that bad because you still have to. I mean, you still have to hit the Met, you know, when its eyes are open. Oh wow. Wow, the Sniper Joes are really, like, tenacious. It bothers me that the tiles don't match up there, but I don't know what I can really do about it, actually. Okay, yeah, so no, there's no reason to... Oh! Okay, maybe I should have the Mets a little lower down. Ooh, I almost got killed. Yeah, and I'm almost out of my elect wave too, so that's not good. Okay. So, I'm not sure if it automatically makes it his weakness, but it does do good damage to him, so... Oh, yeah, it does seem like the elect wave's a bit too... yeah, and now I'm out of it. So... Wait, I'm really bothered by that early segment. Like, this part, after the first Hammer Joe, there's nothing. So I gotta put something in here. Because it can't be just, you know... Well, it's the bird... If I put the Terrys up there, they're just gonna get creamed by Mega Man immediately. So, yeah, it's funny, like, these days I don't feel so bad about having a mishmash of enemies. I would want it to be like a jumping enemy, but I don't know how well that would work. And I don't want it to be just another Hammer Joe. That would feel like a little too much repetition. Because there's going to be a Hammer Joe at the end of it as well. So, I don't know. I don't want to use the later Mega Man enemies. I don't like the way they look. So, if I put in a Sniper Joe and another bird... Okay, but this part where the Mets are coming to get you, yeah, this didn't feel good. This felt like they were a bit too close, or they activated too early. So that was my issue with it. So I have to put them a bit lower. Put Mega Man up here to see. Okay, I gotta do something about this. This is bothering the fuck out of me. Am I just gonna have to? I guess I just have to do that, because there's no other way for me to make it consistent. You know what? Let's not make this overcomplicated. I'm gonna make it so that it's actually right down to the. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I gotta take it slightly off the ground after all. But I want to keep this, I do want to keep this segment here because I do want there to be this little room, basically, here. Okay, let's see how that Met part works. Oh, no. Yeah. This part, the level is still, I think, a little bit incomplete. I do... Man, I am seriously starting to consider turning off the slide. So... But, you know what? I am actually kind of happy with it. I'm actually considering now putting the spikes all the way up to the ladder, but... Okay, oh! That's a little bit better. Oop. Yeah, I do feel like you can actually cheese that part a little too easily. And I'm wondering, like, having this big empty room down here, this is a bit of a lazy design. I'm gonna do a quick, right quick little edit here, so that you do fall. No. Yeah, I want to keep the consistent tiles. You know, I'm not as OCD about these things as Ken is probably, but I do want it to be somewhat consistent. Ooh. I don't know if I want to keep this gap here. This is making me a little nervous. Like, you... Okay, if I keep it like that... You know what? I'll put in a token. You know, I'll put in two. You know, two little goodies here to reward you. And then I'll put the spikes at the bottom so that I'll telegraph that you can't actually fall off here. Yeah. And, you know what, let's do one last run through the level. Oh yeah, I'm still not a fan of the music though. Okay, we'll do that. We'll change the music. I'll make one more run through of the level, then we'll call it a day. Yeah, so... You know, this doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna use Top Man's theme right now because it sounds pretty nice. Oh wow! Okay, maybe I'm not sure. Should I have? I think I should move that Sniper Joe either closer to the edge, or further away from it. It's weird because the Sniper Joes... I guess it makes sense that the Hammer Joes are a bit more buff. Ooh, that actually is a bit hazardous. I'm not the biggest fan of the electric wave, but I do have to say, like, you know, I do kind of like it because it is a bit silly. You know, I am kind of digging having Top Man's theme in this, even though it kind of clashes with the. Ooh. Okay, you can dodge it, so. I mean, you gotta be like, gotta have like cat-like reflexes for it. I think I gotta move those a bit lower. You know what? I am liking this. This level is really coming together for me. Oh, I just noticed, though. I gotta put the energy tank a bit further away. And like I said, okay, I immediately like two things that I want to fix. Because it's also, these days I don't like putting the, ladders right here. Because that's where the energy bar is. So if it goes atop that, then I tend to remove it. And yeah, I think just to make it so that you can't cheese this part too easily, like if you're actually climbing, then I'm gonna make it so that you have to actually make it past these guys. All right. But I think that does it for now. So I'm not going to upload this level immediately. I think I'm still going to work on it a bit. But you've seen the starting processes, the baby steps of making a Mega Man Maker level. So I hope you enjoyed watching me do this. See you on the next part. Bye-bye.